and people don't know me really, apart from on the radio. I'm going to chat about this later, though, because you have the gorgeous Chrissie.
I do. Chrissie, come and have a seat.
Let me hand you over. Here you are, Chrissie. You can pop yourself there.
Hi, Chrissie. How are you?
Well, hello there.
Hello there. How was that for you, being on this wonderful stage? We were just talking about how nice the vault is.
It's an absolutely stunning venue, and it's great to see they're keeping music live.
Yeah.
I'm always on my soapbox for that.
Yeah, you said about live music, and there's one thing that this bar does particularly well. It is getting people on that stage, live music, guitars, the whole lot, bringing acts over as well, and doing all that sort of stuff.
Got my vote every time.
100%, really good. Let's talk about you, or both of you, you and Ray. The Obsession Duo, first nomination in the Tenerife Entertainment Awards.
I'm actually, I can't believe we're here really, because we're normally doing like chill out restaurants and doing our Girl from Ipanema. But over the years, we've done every kind of music, every kind of style.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be...
Was it a nice surprise when you heard you got nominated?
Completely unexpected. We'd been on a trip to Spain, got back and found all these messages. What on earth's going on here then?
So you just got back and then all of a sudden, we've been nominated.
Congratulations, I thought I'd won the lottery.
I think this is better than the lottery, actually, I've got to say.
Absolutely.
And a chance to perform live as well. Just amazing. And we're doing this on YouTube as well. You could say hello to YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. Well, howdy.
So people can actually see what your act is like, and we love to do that. We did it last year with the bands, so we had 4 bands on playing here when this was half its size. So this is even better now that it's twice the size.
Absolutely.
We can get more people in and more people clapping and more people enjoying themselves. So the Obsession Duo, just tell us, like, very briefly, how did you and Ray get together and become this amazing duo?
Shall I give you the clean version or the X-rated version?
The clean version's probably preferable at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, we go. Well, 30 years ago, I met Ray. He was touring with Munga Jerry at the time, but I met him at a restaurant in Southampton where I was working with another act, and his then wife said, "You should meet my husband. I think you could do some sax work in the band." Okay. Right. So then I met the famous husband, and the rest is history.
Wowzers. So did you start you two in the UK then doing the acts in the UK?
Yeah.
And then how did Tenerife happen? How did you get over here?
Well, we spent most of our life touring around the world. We were in Japan for 4 years. Wow. We were in the Middle East for a lot of years. We did the cruise ships. So we've lived in a lot of different places, and we came to Tenerife. We worked for Thompson Gold, as it was then. And then we just kind of ended up staying from that contract, really. And
So with the Thompson Gold Hotels, I used to work for Thompson myself, and I was a team leader in the Gold Hotel in Mallorca.
Ah, okay. We were in Mallorca.
And there's some wonderful hotels and things. And it actually seems like the sort of thing where it's lovely because you're kind of guaranteed seasons worth of work. You know, because I know sometimes being a musician can be really, some weeks you've got loads of gigs and then maybe it's a bit slower. But the hotel stuff and the cruise ship stuff, I guess, just gives you that guaranteed. Yeah,
we went off last summer because the summer's going to be a little quieter. So we went off last summer. We did a Tui River cruise, which was amazing. Loved it.
Nice.
That was, and that was for me was a test because I had a big accident, as a lot of people know.
Yeah.
So that was a big test for me. Could I do that with my level of injuries? But we kind of got through it.
Marvellous. And the cruise ship life, I guess, is very different because you're sort of stuck on a boat a little bit, aren't you? Did you get a chance to see some great places, or were you spending
amazing life. Went to places from as far flung as Greenland to the Caribbean season, Iceland. We had it was an amazing time, and I was privileged to see those countries that I would never. I would never think, let's go on holiday to Greenland.
Yeah, absolutely. So, absolutely. It's not places that you would normally think, I'm just going to book a holiday to go to.
No, it was amazing, and I feel privileged as a musician to have had that experience.
Yeah, and I guess as well with doing all of that work, it's like, because you're cruise ships, you're working virtually every night, aren't you?
Yeah.
It makes you guys tighter as a unit, doesn't it? Because it's
like
every day's another rehearsal because you're doing the set and you're doing
and on the ships, sometimes we were doing 6 sets a day. So it was quite a challenge.
Really?
7 days a week. Yeah.
My goodness.
So
that's a lot of sax. No, I mean,
darling, what can I say?
I said sax, by the way, just in case you were thinking I mispronounced it, but I didn't. It's amazing, and it obviously shows when you guys perform because you've got this brilliant relationship. You bounce off each other, and it's just wonderful
yeah,
to
we
see.
do, yeah.
I think you guys get on, don't you?
Well, I think you have to, really. In living in a small cabin, we had no choice.
Yeah, absolutely. So how long have you guys been Obsession Duo? How long have you guys been?
30 years.
30 years. I've got to say, I think out of all of the bands, acts, duos, groups, that you're probably
the oldest.
The longest serving, I want to say. Chris,
we're the oldest swingers in town, trust me.
Oldest swingers in town. Beautiful. So today was about the Tenerife Entertainment Awards Best Group. Obviously, the voting is open now. We don't know until, right up to near the day when we calculate all the votes, who's going to win. Looking down the list of the other three, it's a really great category.
Oh, do you know what? There's some great musicians up here this afternoon. And to be honest, to keep music live and for people to enjoy themselves, what more can we ask for after this?
And I think actually to do that is a great advert for Tenerife's live music scene.
Yeah, it really is.
So in a kind of way, I don't want it to sound too cheesy, but in a way everybody wins in that respect because we're promoting the fact that Tenerife embraces live music, live entertainment, and we embrace it to the point where we do the awards and have done for many years to celebrate the whole entertainment scene we've got here on the island.
Well, I'm very disappointed I don't have a T-shirt as well then.
I'm sure we can sort one out. In fact, we might be able to sort one out for you on the day because there's some available. We've got a limited supply at the moment. Everybody wants one, you see. It's limited edition. I feel like it should glow in the dark, but I'm told it doesn't.
I'm not going to, we'll put it to the test.
It's a lurid green for the simple reason the theme this year is Halloween.
Of course.
Which we've kind of always wanted to do because it's such a great thing. And when the teas are, which is usually around the end of October, November time, it seems like this is the year to do it. How are you on Halloween? Do you love it? Do you dress up? Or are you not that bothered about it?
Well, I look like a Halloween creature most days of the week, don't I? I just need a broomstick and I'm there, aren't I?
Are you going to dress up on the day?
Well,
or is it? I was going to say, or is it a surprise? I've had two people who I've interviewed on the radio who said, "I'm not saying." So it's going to be so many surprises.
Well, absolutely, yeah. I've got to just try and find my broomstick. I've got a walking stick, but I've got a stick.
I've got a walking stick. The walking stick doesn't fly, though. The broomstick does. But we're very, very, very honoured to have you here, and thank you so much.
Well, thank you
for coming, and also thank you for introducing people to a very unique instrument. I'm not talking about the saxophone now. I'm talking about the cabasa. Which is
absolutely.
I had people asking, Jenny asked me as well, what's that thing that Chrissie's holding in her hand?
Well, that was part of my divorce settlement, you see.
Okay.
My ex-husband was a drummer, so
got that in there.
I got the cabasa.
Amazing.
Bless him.
It doesn't. Thing is, what I love about that is, it's another thing that you don't see in everyday entertainment. So we don't have many sax players, but we also, that's the first time I've ever seen a cabasa used in, and it has to be used in the summertime, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It just has to.
Oh yeah, it's just one of those songs, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's like even if you never play it ever again, it just it fits in that song and it needs to be there. And of course, it's Ray's bands, right?
Song, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Is it a pleasure to play things like that?
Oh, it is really, because it's great memories, isn't it? And it was great fun times, you know. And I think somewhere we lost the fun of music over COVID, and it took a long time to kind of get that vibe back again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for people to start dancing, can we dance, can't we dance? And that was so sad.
Yeah.
It was so
sad. And
sad.
it's tunes like that get people really going, because it doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, the song was out probably when I was very little, but I know it because it's one of those songs that just keeps on going.
It's the theme tune for Ribena or something, I think, in the moment, in some of the advertising.
Okay. I didn't know that. So keeping it relevant. And then, of course, an absolute classic for saxophone players and anybody who appreciates saxophone, Baker Street.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things that I feel has to be played. If there's a saxophone player, it's kind of like you've got to do it.
It's the song we're always asked for,
And because I think if I went to see somebody with a sax player and they didn't play it, I'd be a little bit disappointed.
You'd feel cheated.
I would feel a little bit cheated. I'd be like, that's the song, that's the saxophone song. Why aren't we playing it? So I'm really pleased that you did, and also, the crowd really enjoyed it, because again, it's another one of those really easily recognisable songs.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely, yeah.
And then I cannot, let you go without pass a message on to Ray for me. his Amy Winehouse absolutely knocked it out of the park.
He makes I don't know where he's gone. He's hiding around somewhere. He does a great Amy Winehouse.
Both of the tracks that he did today were absolutely phenomenal. And again, it's really nice to see a bass guitar up on stage as well, because we've got so many guitarists.
Yeah, he kind of makes the bass sing, doesn't he?
He does.
He's got a unique styling.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
He played on, I don't know if you remember David Essex, he played on his first hit, Rock On.
Wow,
So,
okay. I've written some notes and bits and pieces, because he also, along with Mungo Jerry, he toured with the Police and different bands.
He was the MD for Marty Kane.
Oh wow, okay.
And he toured with a great band, obviously Mungo Jerry, and he was also with a great band called Magic, who were around and did all the big theatres. Kajagoogoo. He worked with a lot of.
Really? I bet he's got some stories. I'm gonna have to catch up with him later and have a sit down, and he can tell me some stories.
Yeah, he's got some great stories. For sure.
Listen, Obsession Jira, thank you so much for giving us your time today and playing for us. It was absolutely incredible.
Loved it, thank you.
You can still vote. The voting is open now. You need to go to the website, teaawards.com. And if you want to have a look at all the nominations and all the nominees in all the other categories, the Tenerife Entertainment Awards Facebook page. Chrissie, have you got a message for the world?
My message for the world is enjoy music. Music as a passion. And never let that passion die.
Absolutely. And go and see as many bands as you can.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Chrissie, thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good luck in the teas. We'll see you at the Castle on the 17th of November, and we'll finally find out who's won out of these four.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much, Chrissie. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you so much,
All right.
and you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Chrissie.